At one point, yes.
But how did it make you feel when her dad said she couldn't date a man like you? What you mean by that, Pops?
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking.
What do you think he meant by that? Because obviously you're in the music.
I was the bad boy. I was the bad boy of R&B. I don't fault her. I don't fault anybody.
Right.
Hey, it was what it was for the time that it was.
Right. Is it true that you almost signed with Tupac's Machiavelli?
No, that's not true.
That's not true? Okay.
No.
What about Irv Gotti?
Irv Gotti was a great friend. Him and Ja Rule. I had a great time shooting Thug Lovin'. But that's another rumor that I was going to sign with Murder Inc.
That was never?
No.
So it seems to me at this point you're more want to be independent than be with a label.
Definitely.
Would I be correct in saying that?
Definitely.
So what's your relationship with Ja Rule?
He's a good friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why is he so misunderstood?
Ja, I don't know. Ja's just Ja. He's a cool cat. I don't know why he's misunderstood.
Because he had some of the great hits.
Yeah, he had a lot of hits.
Yeah,
a lot of hits.
You mentioned Irv Gotti, who recently passed away. I think he was suffering from diabetes, and he ended up succumbing to that illness. What should people know about Irv?
He was a special cat, man. He loved music. He loved seeing people successful.
Right.
He loved that. He loved making sure that you got your just due. You got paid. I think for the video Thug Lovin', I got paid like $1 million to shoot it. And
damn.
The top of that building coming off that helicopter was the scariest ever in my life because I'm so afraid of heights.
Right.
That it was just like, I don't think I can do this. And the wind was blowing and it was just all kinds of things going on. And I was just like, I have to nail this first take.
You don't want to do it again, huh?
Because I don't want to do it again. So we nailed the first take and
you was out.
I was out.
What can our culture, we see Irv was battling that. What can our culture do to take
$1 million?
Diabetes,
Damn.
things about out.
They was just making some money paying $1 million.
How do we get us to take things more seriously?
We have to eat better. We have to take better care of our bodies. We have to read on a lot more on these things that are bad for us.
Right.
So we got to really take care of ourselves.
I see videos you working out. It seems like you're trying to get in front of and getting better health yourself.
Yes, I am.
Is that because of what obviously you got a beautiful wife, you got kids, but how much is that? Performing and just I want to be in better health. I want to see my grandkids.
I just want to be in better health.
Right.
Better shape. I want to be around for a long time. I'm healthy now, and I want to stay that way. I want to get more healthy. Better health.
You had a great quote. You said, you don't know you're an addict until it gets worse and worse and worse. And you're so far down the road. You didn't realize you were an addict?
Not for a long time. I think I thought I was still partying.
Right.
But I was in denial.
The projects, you grew up in the Boston projects. You have 7 brothers and sisters. How many bedrooms did that home have?
5.
Man, you were living good.
We lived fairly well. Stanley's laughing.
What was a normal day in the Brown household? Mom, pops, 7 kids.
Lots of laughter. Lots of laughter. My father was a comedian, and my mother used to just tease him all the time.
Okay.
But my father was a hard-working construction worker that worked every day of his life. And Friday night, he'd give my mother that check, and he'd go out and come home Sunday.
Damn.
And
that's pretty. Work hard, work Monday through Friday, get a check, deuces.
Come home Sunday.
I don't think that's going over well in today's time.
Nope.
You witnessed your best friend get stabbed at 11 years of age.
Yes.
What type of psychological impact did that have on you, Bobbi?
It made me want to get out of the projects.
Okay.
It made me want to work hard at what I believed in, which was entertainment.
Right. Mm-hmm.
It really made me put the group together and strive to be the best that we could possibly be.
There was also, you had to deal with a lot of trauma. You saw your friend get stabbed. There was a situation where you were molested by a priest.
Almost. Really.
Almost.
Yes.
So let me ask you a question. How does one deal with situations like this? How does as an 11-year-old, you see your best friend get stabbed and you have the encounter where you're almost molested by a priest? How does the psychological deal with that move forward? What impact does that play in one's life?
Makes you not trust a lot, but prayer has always been a part of my life where God has always been like right there protecting me from having to go through the worst of things.
Right.
And even when I did have to go through the worst of things, just being able to talk about it and pray about it, I think got me through a lot of the different situations I've been in.
Having a 2-parent household, what did you learn from your parents?
Oh, family is everything.
Okay.
Laughter is a big part of growth and just, love. Mm-hmm. How to love somebody. And
father. What type of father is Bobbi Brown?
I'm a yes man. I give my kids everything.
Do you try to give your kids what you didn't have as a child?
I had basically everything that I wanted as a child. So giving my kids whatever they want is just me just being normal. I don't let them run all over me, but my daughters probably.
Your wife shaking her head like, he definitely let him run over. He definitely let him run over him. How have you tried to improve as a father? Because you saw your mom and dad live in a house and they made sure the kids had, and you saw that relationship. You said you were a praying family. You saw you guys eat together. So how have your parents watching?
How many kids did he have with her? He had this. Damn, he had a lot of kids. This must be from another relationship. Because she about grown. How many kids did they have together? Jesus. Or did she already have kids already herself before she met him? Because I thought they only had 3. But I guess they had, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then he got like 2 boys that he had before Whitney, I believe. Then he had Bobbi Kristina with Whitney. How many kids do Bobbi Brown got? This is crazy, man. If y'all know, let me know in the comments. How many kids? I didn't know he had 5 kids with this lady. This must be from another relationship. It had to be. I don't know.
How have that helped you become a better parent?
I think being present. Being present in their lives at all times and not disappearing on them.
Tell us about your daughter's charity. Your daughter unfortunately very tragically passed away at the age of 22, but you established a charity.
Yes.
What is this charity, and tell people where they could...
The charity is called the Bobbi Kristina Serenity House, and we are a safe haven for domestic violence, abused women and abused children and men. We have partnered up with Brookview and Share House in Atlanta and in Boston.
Right.
And these are places that house, women in need for, to get out of their relationships. We do fundraising. We do a charity golf tournament every year, and we do a gala every year. We didn't do the gala this year because of the fires.
Right.
We felt that it'd be really insensitive of us to try to raise money for domestic violence at that time. But you can go to BobbiKristinaSerenityHouse.org. Yeah, Bobby Kristina SerenityHouse.org. But I do it because I've seen too much of it. My daughter didn't have to go the way she went. You know, what the young man did to her is just was unbelievable. I don't want to see any other family.
Shit, y'all can't even hear me. I'm talking and shit. All right, here we go. All right, yeah. So, yeah, I forgot the dude's name, but that was a weird thing. He was like a friend to the family. That was a weird relationship they had. But apparently, I guess Bobby thinks that he has something to do with Bobby Christina's death. But that dude actually ended up ODing too from drugs. I forgot that guy. They both were, I think he got her strung out. You know, that's how she ended up passing away. Damn, that's crazy how all that people pass away from drugs. Her mom passed away from drugs, and then she passed away from drugs. You know what I'm saying? That's sad. Damn, that was some sad. I know that shit kind of bothered. It's funny because Bobby Brown don't even seem as. It seemed like after his daughter passed, I think after Whitney, and then after his daughter passed away, even though he wasn't with Whitney, you don't want your child's mother. Like, they was married, they was in love, and then now she's gone. Even though he had them got married and moved on and had kids with another woman, this is still the woman, the mother of your daughter, and then your damn daughter passes away from the same shit. Like, damn, drugs is not the business, man. You know, like hardcore drugs. It just ain't the business. You know what I'm saying? Especially with that fentanyl going around. I wonder did she pass away from that? Because I think that boy, the boy that she was with, the friend of the family, he passed away, I believe, from fentanyl. So I wonder, was that her case? Or was fentanyl even a thing back then? You know? Anyway, what do y'all think about this video? Leave your comments and subscribe to Charles and Ezra. Hit the thumbs up button.